Hoobity hoo, how do you do? I'm here with another comic book review. This is Mother by Omkar, SBK, art by Adarsh Yadav. Sorry, I'm still working on my linguist skills, but let me tell you about this. So on the back, I'll go ahead and read it to you. Jaya spent her life looking for love, then finds an empty ring on her finger. A new house, a new start, but the cold embrace of her marriage chills her to the bone. Then a flicker of light, pregnancy. This baby is her hope, her last chance at true connection. But as her belly swells, so does a pervasive darkness in her life. Shadows twist, whispers slither, and grotesque events begin to claw at her sanity, threatening to tear apart her newfound hope and consume her and her unborn child in an unspeakable nightmare. This right here, let me start off with this. Great. If you like thriller, horror, if you can't tell by this vivid cover art, and that's the back cover, okay, then this isn't for you. If you don't like scary, if you don't like suspense, if you don't like, what was that? Don't read it, okay? Just don't. But if you like things that go bump in the night, if you love film noir style suspense, where you're waiting to see what happens, where you're hoping that the hero survives, read this. You want the hero to survive, you need to lock in and read this. This is volume 1 and 2 combined. I read volume 1 on Kindle, and then they were like, oh, I released volume 2 and it's the book, and I got it. It's available on Amazon. I'll link all the details in below, social media links, all of that. But let me get into this review. I need to tape this here so that way I can make eye contact and read. But until then, till I get a teleprompter, here you go. So, Mother, book 1, written by Omkar, SBK, art by Adarsh Yadav. We talk about Jaya's life, and the birth of her child is supposed to be their hope. It's her connection, but there are dark forces lurking in the corner. Where did these dark forces come from? Why are they attacking her? Where is her hope? Why can't she have a good life? This debut graphic novel written by Omkar is a psychological puzzle. As soon as I felt hope for Jaya, it was taken away. The events she endures throughout this story pulled at my heartstrings. Like, I really empathized with her. In the beginning, when I don't want to give it away, I'm trying not to spoil it, but in the beginning there are events where it's like, oh, maybe this will be good for her, and no, it was not. And so throughout this story, I feel her pain. I wish that someone would be there for her. But sadly, it's not looking up that way. And then we get to her pregnancy. Maybe this is it. Maybe the baby is the answer to our hopes and dreams for Jaya. But something's lurking in the dark. So some strengths I really found with the story is how the writer and the artist, they worked so well together. This was a great team. I mean, the panel pacing was phenomenal. This story, because it's a thriller, you want good, even pacing to pull you in with each breath, hold your breath, just that's what I'm saying. And I really enjoyed just the art, the writing together, because I think even if the art style was different, I would have still enjoyed it. I won't show you the whole thing, but I can show you a few of the pages from the book. So, our opening scenes, you have this beautiful grayscale style, monochromatic, and I really feel like that helps illustrate that somber tone of Jaya's life. And I look forward to the next book. Only thing I saw as a weakness for me, maybe it's because I'm an American, is that this story, there are some cultural differences or significances that I fully didn't understand, but I did reach out to the writer and they explained to me. So maybe in the future or with other books, they'll put in some notes for us on the other side of the world so we can just be a part of the story and be engrossed and not confused. But I think even if you were confused, you're still able to enjoy the story without that cultural tie-in. So that was the only thing that I saw as a flaw. or a weakness, cultural differences, but I'm open-minded, so it works for me. If you can be open to other cultures and things, read this. Okay. Final recommendations. I say, in Mother, this nightmarish thriller, we witness Jaya's quest for love and that motherhood could be the answer to her prayers. The story left me empathizing with the tragedies of her life and hoping some good fortune would come her way. This comic does an excellent visual storytelling that will move you emotionally. There are some cultural differences I didn't quite understand, but it didn't take away from the heart of the story. If you are a fan of psychological thrillers that have you rooting for the downfall of the main character's enemies with a bit of Cinderella vibes tied in, someday my prince might come, but I'm not holding my breath, then this is the comic for you. It's now available on Amazon in Hindu and English. Again, this comic, 10 out of 10. Great love for this, and can't wait to see more by this writer. I hope you have the most amazing day. Come back next week for another comic book review. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay magical. Bye.